More new lows, yes. NASDAQ just falling apart. It's not letting me get to the spot. How am I going to get this done? I gotta make this smaller. It's the only way to do this. There we go. Alright. Minimize that. Hello, kids. Maybe when you come back. I got a cold water for now.
Well, would you like tea, soda, or?
You know what? A cup of tea wouldn't bother me at all. Thank you.
Tea. Oh.
Okay, Omniacs. Interesting how the Omni was absolutely right. Don't get caught up in the upside. You can sell this rally for today. So far, so good. Dow down, S&P down, NASDAQ down. Not the Russell. Not bad, huh? That's been the right call since the day we got there. This is what I was talking about today. When it drops, take your profits and run. This is what NASDAQ looks like right now. We are having the down day that Omni was calling for. Yes. As scary as that flag was, we hit the top of it. As I mentioned, there's $80 of play inside this flag in last night's video. We hit the top of it, drop to the middle of the flag. And then the Russ, which we actually took a short trade in, and it is the only one moving up at the moment. I'm taking this personally. Look, S&P down 24, NASDAQ down 137, YM down 79. We're short Russ, a little higher than where it is now. It's up 13. How could that be? It's almost like they knew today. And there is no they, and I don't ever worry about that at all. It doesn't exist. There is no they, and they don't come after you. That's what losing traders think when they put on a losing trade and their stop gets hit, and they say they knew. Like Wall Street gives a shit about your 2-lot stop. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. They don't know you're there. Let's see if anything good is happening here. It's muted. That's good. Is gold just gap filling here? Probably. I mean, the gold looks pretty damn good. So does silver. Silver, you got to watch silver. Silver's at the top of the flag. Gold looks better. The only thing is, there are no gaps in gold. I don't know where you're getting the idea of a gap. I haven't seen gold leave a gap in a long time. It's got to be 3 months since I've seen a gap. A month and a half at least. There's a teeny one here. But it got filled within 2 days. That's about it. We don't usually have gaps in gold. And there's 0 gaps on this chart, right? You don't see a gap on this chart, do you? So there are no gaps. I think it's just market play. And then silver, sitting by that flag still, got its head above the flag. But you got to be careful here because it gets back in the flag, and that's a problem. That would have meant nothing more than a 2-day stop run. And if it drops today and goes back in the flag, that'll be a problem. Well, gold looks more like a bull flag than silver does. Although, I mean, silver's had a nice run, right? It started at 56, made its way all the way up to 66. That's 10 full dollars in silver. It's 100,000 on a one lot. All right. So that Russ is stuck in the mud. You see it right here? This is Russ. We got short because we wanted to get short S&P and Russ, but only Russ filled. S&P never filled. S&P dropped. Russ just sat there. Hasn't done anything since we got in. Literally, it hasn't moved. Excuse me. So Mikey's got me busy today. I got a bunch of people to call back from. He can't. In a little while, I'll make some calls. If you spoke to Mikey this week and last week about camp, you'll hear from me today. Tampa. Is that the end of our conversation? So this afternoon, the Wu-Tang Clan's going to come by. Because I happen to know the engineer, manager, producer. He's a friend of mine. So he's going to bring some of them by this afternoon. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Yes. Let's get this rust down now. All good, Tampa. Just didn't know if you. The problem with me on my side is you guys can see if I'm here, but I never know who's there. Right? I can't tell who's watching if you're watching. And Dana, when you come around, I have to put you on a ManyChat project if you don't mind. I can't seem to figure out how to update my credit card with them. And it's one of our websites, it's one of our funnels that I think it belongs to. But I've tried logging in to change the card. It doesn't let me. Maybe you set up the password, not me, possibly. When I go to change it, it doesn't recognize my email, so it's not my email either. All right, let's go look at a couple of other things. Let's do this guy. Wow, stop moving. This chart, what is that going to look like? And finally, what's this one look like? AMD, what are you running? Looking back at that. So I'm just getting rid of it. Mikey.
More of a challenge than usual carrying it. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Would it make sense to get an automated call from the heart doctor to say to go online to discuss a bill or something like that? To go onto a website to take a look at a med bill?
You got to speak to Mom about that.
Okay. NevadaHeart.com.
Nevada Heart. Yeah, I think that's.
I just didn't know if that made sense or not, or if that's something they
I
call
think that's
about
where.
actually.
But yeah, have her look into that because if the insurance doesn't pay, I need to pay. God, these people give you bad credit for. You know what I mean? If you do something stupid, and
Or
you
don't
ever need that.
Or don't take action or whatever.
Yeah, so have Mom look into that. Make sure that if we owe them any money, it gets paid. Believe it or not, throughout your life, it's little stupid things like that. Somebody sends you a bill and you forget to open it. A month later, maybe they don't send it and you should have received another one. And the next thing you know, you got a tick against your credit. And you're like, what is this? I always pay my bills. And you find out some little jerk is, making your credit look bad for $35. So make sure you always pay everything.
Yeah.
I remember once I went to now this we weren't notified about. I probably should have done something about it, but I didn't. We went to, I don't know what I went to do, and they said, well, you kind of got a mark on your credit. And I said, get the hell out of here. Me, of all people, not a chance. Nothing ever goes past due date. And he said, well, this looks like a car problem. And when we look it up, remember the Cadillac that we had? We had Cadillac after Cadillac.
Mhm.
One of them I traded in. When they auctioned it off, they didn't get $300. They didn't get $300 of the money that they expected. So let's say they wanted
12.5, they got 12.2.
right. Without me knowing, they hit me with a bill for that extra. It was like $312, and didn't quite send it to me. They just put it against me because I never received anything. So, I actually bought another car from them. They never said a word to me about it. And about a year and a half later, when I was doing something, I find out that there's a mark against my credit from a car company for that $312. I had to literally call them up, find out what it was, and send them $312. Now, they didn't even notify me about it because probably they'd known I would have blasted them anyway. How dare you try to charge me after you. Like, they bought the car from me in a trade in. Then when they went to sell it, they didn't get as much as they gave me in the trade in and charged me.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, our transaction ended a long time ago. You know what I mean? You sold that a month later. That's got nothing to do with me. They charged me anyway.
Yeah, that sounds a little on the illegal side. Either that,
That
or
was Lincoln, not Caddy. That was Lincoln.
Some BS where at the very bottom of the contract that's a thing and nobody ever knows. You know what I mean?
That could have been in the small print, but boy, that is not a way to get return business.
No, not at all.
So,
and also, I remember even the salesmen that were there.
Yeah, I didn't like them at all.
I get that that's your job, but when you specifically state, I want nothing more than exactly this, like I'm not budging, and you keep going, I've got this deal, and it's like you're not listening on purpose, and it starts to get annoying.
And you've seen me buy cars. I always tell these guys, I don't want to hear any of your bullshit. This is what I'm coming here to spend. We're not selling me the paint. They sell you like paint protection and this protection and that protection. You're not selling me anything. I don't want anything but the car.
The default everything and the cheapest payment.
Yeah. Because the rest of it's just the way they make their money.
Oh, for sure. And then at the end, there's only going to be like 2 or 3 things you would want anyways, unless you're very, very particular.
If you ever bought a car from anyone but a dealer, it doesn't come with all this extra stupid stuff that no one needs.
That's the car and you walk away.
All right, so what do you need it when you get it from a dealer for? It's such bullshit. It's where they make their money. It's how it used to be. I think Elon Musk came in and sort of streamlined how you buy a car. Because now it's getting to a point where you go to almost any dealer and they're trying to go like hands off. No, man, just go to the app and pick what you want. They're trying to get like Tesla, realizing that people get so angry with them. When you look at, that some places charge you for the test drive $1,000. They add that into the sale of the car once you've test driven it. I haven't looked at PYXS, by the way. I see that's the second time you guys have mentioned it, so I guess we'll have to go look. Here's what I was looking at. I was looking at SpaceX. Interesting move, but the chart, this is the entire chart's life. There is no other bar. You're looking at the entire chart from its inception and its birth till now. So there's not a whole lot of information on that. I was able to get one good call so far. We'll see what happens. Well, I see you were looking it up. I'm going to do the same thing. I'll look it up with you. It's PYXS, right? And I know I don't remember looking this guy up anytime recently. PYXS. It doesn't even show up. There it is. Let's look. Oncology.
Weird looking chart.
Dear Lord. Damn. Somebody did not get approved for a drug. Look at that. Look at the shame of that thing.
Ouch. That's rough. Mom's downstairs or upstairs? I just heard a noise.
Up. She didn't come down yet. Wow. What did they do to this thing? You know what? It was a $4 stock. It went to $2. Now, I get that that's 50% if you're in the trade, but the whole move is $2. So what?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
So what?
Perspective's everything.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So we want to save.
It's kind of like same with SpaceX, no? With the way it keeps moving because of how new it is. Like some of the moves look so much bigger just due to it being so new and in and out and yada yada until it gets a little more stabilized.
Yeah, I'll show you. Give me a minute. PYXS. Let's save that guy. So, you see how this chart, has a lot of broken gaps, jumps around like crazy, runs up, 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 crashes to the lows, runs up, 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 crashes back to the lows. That's a bullshit stock. It's a bullshit company. This looks way better. It might only be a couple of weeks old, but look how much better Tesla looks as a chart than that. Hey, look, SpaceX. It should be over here somewhere. But I've opened up so many charts, I don't know where it put itself. Oh no, it's not there anymore. I have to go here, and then I have to hit the back page a couple of times to get back to that. Back page 1. Okay, come on now. That's SpaceX. That, even though there's only a few bars, that looks way more symmetrical than the other chart that we just looked at. It's kind of, everything seems in line. The bars are about the same. It goes up a little and then down and up a little. That stock was like boom, ba bam, ba boom, ba bam.
Oh, yeah.
You don't ever want to be in a stock like that. I mean, unless you're playing the volatility. Here's what I have to say. You see that video I put out last night? There isn't a bearish thing about that video except for the Omni wanting us to go short for the day. There's nothing bearish on our charts right now. I mean, day trade bearish, yes, but not long term. All right, just remember what you seen last night. This is almost ridiculous. All right, this is... Hold on just a moment. Let me make this a little bigger, get it in its place. Everybody can see it. This is the daily E-mini S&P, right? That is a bull flag, by the way. And then let's see if we can make this thing go out a little bit. It's not allowing me to reach my weekly spot, where it's usually a left click right here. You hear the clicking, right? Come on, I'm demonstrating. Mike, you want to say hello to Debbie down the street? She's one of our neighbors. Find out what's up.
Yeah, for sure.
You can stay.
Hello.
Ah, there it is, weekly.
Hello there, Debbie. This is
my philosopher's son, but he's right here.
he just handed me the phone.
This is what the chart actually looks like. This is where we are in the stock market right now.
No.
How are you?
That's not scary. Not even slightly.
On the left or right side.
Where's the...
Okay, yeah. So not the yellow.
We have SMCI in here somewhere. By the way, I better hit the save button here.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, you know what? I'll hand the phone over to Dad. But no, not that I know of. But yeah, no, I just don't want to give you a wrong answer. But yeah, no, not that I know of. But of course, in case he knows something, so let me hand the phone over. All right, hold on 1 minute. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I'll hand the phone over to Dad just so I don't give you a wrong answer because I'm not too sure. So hold on 1 minute. All right, here it is.
All right. Good morning. What do we got going on, lady? Oh, he actually died. This is a whole new person. Yeah, he died. That house was sold. This is just a guy that fixes cars. He fixes his own cars. So he'll like buy a car, soup it up. Like one of the cars he has is a Datsun, but he has the steering wheel on the other side, like in Europe. And I see him cruising around. He'll say hello to me when he's in the neighborhood. So yeah, he doesn't repair other people's cars. He just works on his own stuff.
Tell Hitch I see right now.
No, he's a good guy.
Victor's cars.
Yeah, no, he's actually a good neighbor. No, we love you. Well, actually, the people next to you, the three houses next to you. I don't know what's wrong with those people. That none of them ever pay their bill. None of them ever speak to us. None of them ever show up at any parties. It's like they're mad at us or something. And we're talking about $125 a year. A year. You know what I mean? Last time some Yeah, so last time someone said something to me. Now, here's the thing. Most people don't pay, so I have to pay like $650 a year for the insurance on this property. And because there's only 10 houses and four of them don't pay, it barely covers the insurance each year. Like the money comes in, sometimes I put out of my pocket, sometimes I don't. So I forgot what's one of those neighbors once said they wanted to see the books. And I said, see the books? Don't you know how to do math? There's 10 houses, four don't pay. It's $125 a year. Do you need to see books on that? You don't know how to do math? You guys don't even pay enough to cover your insurance. I said to him, do me a favor. Instead of me showing you the books, take the $125 and wipe your ass with it and get out of my house. And I threw him out. I said, I'll put it out. You wipe your ass with the money. I did.
I believe it.
Yeah. So those guys, they don't
Seen
pay. I
worse.
don't know what their problem is, but I don't say anything to them. They don't say anything to me. We're fine. But yeah, that's the story. So no, that guy was Harry, and believe it or not, he shot himself in his garage. Yeah, he was a cop who lost his job because yeah, and nobody knows for sure, but one of his buddies, who's another cop, was on trial. And the cop we're talking about, Harry, his job was he takes the evidence out of court, locks it up every day, brings the evidence into court when you need it. So his cop friend was on trial, and somehow someone forgot to lock up the evidence that night, and it disappeared out of the courtroom. Yeah, so they fired him for that. He ended up killing himself.
That the
Yeah.
cars.
But the guy that's there now, he'll call me if he sees one of my gates open or if he sees one of my dogs trying to get out. He's been a good guy. He doesn't pay either, by the way, but he's been a good guy. So it is what it is. Me, you, and four other people pay. That's just about enough to cover the insurance. We're good. I think they rent that out. That was someone
We're
who bought
lost.
it,
Yeah.
and he seems to rent it out to other people. Because people come and go, they disappear like every 6 months out of that house. Yeah, so that's like the second house from me, right? There's the guy next to me. They stopped selling stuff because I think they realized that I wasn't going to allow that because they refuse to pay their damn bill too. As crazy as that sounds, and I look at them in the morning and wave hello every day when I see them, and they won't say hello back. It's the strangest thing you've ever seen. And I've said to them once, don't you feel weird for $125 a year not speaking to the whole block? It's $125. Why don't you put it out and speak to the whole block? You know what I mean? How could this be bothering you? But whatever Barry did to them to make them mad, I inherited his madness. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, Now you understand why I don't press anyone who's not paying. So I've been told by the rest of the block, you should put liens against them and this and that. And I said to them, I live on this block. My kids live on this block. I don't need an enemy for $125. Put a lien on his house. And then I have a true enemy. Maybe one day when they go to sell it, they'll have to pay. But barring that, I'm not going to do anything like that. And then I said, now do the math. If they stayed here 10 years, they'd only owe me $1,000. I mean, why would you sue someone for that? So, yeah, I don't need enemies. I don't need people hating me. They don't pay, I let it go. But they can't sell their house without paying. So eventually they'll pay. Um, Say that again. Someone willed their house? Who owns that? Oh, so here's what I learned about that house from your neighbors across the street, Don and Denise. That's in foreclosure by a bank. It's in short sale, and they're trying to put a bid on it, but the bank's being really tough about letting anyone have it. That's what I heard last on that they actually went to the bank and said, well, if it's going to foreclose, we'd rather buy it so it's not a stranger who owns it, and the bank's giving them trouble even trying to buy it. That's what I heard last about 2 months ago. Got it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it a little bit more because I didn't know there was any other action on that house except for what I was, what Don and Denise told me that the banks have it in the short sale. Oh boy. Well, I'll see if I can find out any info. But yeah, there's no mechanic shop happening there. No, we're good. Oh, okay. Well, welcome back. Of course. Nice. Okay, so thank you very much, and I'll let you know if anything else is current, and call me if you need me. Okay. If you need any help, you let me know. My guy's great. Okay. Okay. Very good. Well, if you need someone, you let me know. Very good. Bye bye. Whew. Sorry about that. Yes, Mike, you had to answer the damn phone. All right. Yes, the Omni Phoenix does look good, Tron. Thank you. It sure does. Where is Omni? Bam. Look at that channel. What more could you ask for than a channel that goes up in this direction? It's just a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
She's a neighbor on the block. I'm glad she pays $125 a year. Are you kidding me? I have 10 people on the block. 4 out of 10 won't pay. Maybe it's 5 out of 10.
She's one of our allies.
Yeah, she's willing to put out that $125 a year. Hey, I like it, Tron.
But then when I looked out the window, it looked like a car that's like being towed or whatever right now is like either Christian or Hector's truck.
Oh, okay. She was saying, I think that guy is starting his mechanic shop again. Is that what's going on down there?
Yeah.
I think she's misinformed. He's dead.
Yeah, it's like, damn. How uninformed are you on the block? Homie's been dead for like Oh my god, it's been 7 years.
Has it been that long? Nah, no way.
Didn't Harry and Nan pass in the same year?
Is it that long, Mike?
Because Natalie brought up today when Nan passed, and that was 2018. And that's 8 years now.
Wow. Doesn't seem that long.
No.
Holy cow.
We've all collectively agreed ever since COVID hit, our brains of time have just been everywhere.
Huh.
Isn't that insane though? Like,
Yeah.
jokes aside.
It's longer than it appears.
You know what's even more of like screwing with your mind? Think about how long we've been in this house, and think about how long we've been in this house with and without the yard, and which one's longer.
Longer with the yard now, right?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that
No.
insane?
Yeah.
From 11 to 17, 16, and now from 17 to 26.
What's really, really bugging me out is why is Russell up 14 when everything else is down so much? Come on, this is not fair.
Yeah, we need to get an announcement that like the war is back on or something.
No, we need to go down for now.
So,
Oh yeah, war back on. I like it. Could I pull SMCI? Sure.
Look here, fire one rocket into a spot where it doesn't actually hit anybody, but the markets go down, let us get out, then call a truce.
All right. Half the stuff that I used to follow is on the old computer. Just make sure it's not here.
Well, this one's been like no problem since day one, right? After
Nothing
the
at all.
setup and everything.
Nope. Nope. After I sent the first one back and then found out that it really wasn't the computer to begin with, I plug so many things into a computer when I use one, it takes its brain a little while to reboot. It's got to learn everything. Now it reboots a lot faster. And that's what they said on the phone. They said, no, believe it or not, it's just learning your system. I said, listen, I've been rebooting computers my whole life. They don't take 10 minutes. This one's learning your system. As it learns you, it'll reboot sooner, quicker. And actually did.
Pretty cool.
I thought he was lying to me.
Smart memory, like smart tech,
Yeah.
whatever that would be called.
And now it understands. I've got 72 peripherals plugged in. It gets it, and it lights everybody up. All right, so we need to, it wasn't in the open file. We have to bring it up, right? All right, so first let's go to an uglier chart so I don't ruin my SpaceX chart. Let's go to MU. There we go. SMCI. Dot O. Yes, dot O. Off the bat, I'm not loving that formation. Earnings of today, SMCI, after the close. Something is suspect about this, if you ask me. So, what this really is, it's a big shoulder, a head, another big shoulder. And what did they do? They rallied it right to the 200 ball moving average on the day of the report. It's almost a lock that this was a last report day. I bet you if we look it up, that was their last reporting. So I don't like that spot right there on SMCI, that's for sure. Now, that doesn't mean that reporting won't be fantastic and it'll go through the roof, but I find that suspect. Right? Isn't that a little bit suspect there, Space? You rallied it all the way up leading into this report. Bam, and hit the 200 ball moving average at the report. Just seems suspect to me. already had this chart somewhere else, didn't I? Imagine that. Because it asked me if I wanted to rename it. Might as well. Oh no. That wasn't part of my portfolio, was it? Uh-oh, did I just ruin a great chart? Hold on a moment, I gotta go look at something. That's not gonna be it. I'm gonna change this to here. QST. I'm gonna go look at my portfolio. It's here. Open. That's why I couldn't find it.
So yeah, so far those bales are holding up well.
SMC. Yeah, I saw. Very good, Mikey. SMCI is not part of the portfolio.
care of
Good.
the
I didn't
pool.
ruin anything. What's that?
So I'll take care of the pool before it gets too hot.
Gotcha. Thank you.
No problem. Need anything?
No, I'm good.
Oh.
Well, no doubt, Tucker. This is the time of year where if we get through this alive, we're blessed. I cannot believe how stupid this board looks right now. It makes no sense at all that the only one that's up was the one we're in. All right, did they answer? I need to know. Gentlemen, did we answer my email yet? Sent. Inbox. Oh, maybe. Submit. Okay, now we await a reply. Chat room is almost ready to have cameras. What you got for us, Tron? Wow, love you, Tron. That's a beautiful thing. Love it, Tron. I agree. Looks fantastic. Continue to X. Oh, I can't on this machine. I mean, I can, but I have to use a different browser. Let's take that and put it somewhere else. Let's try that in a different browser, Tron. Ah, it's interesting, Tron. Problem is, if you reveal those secrets, I will personally kill you. Da-da-da-da. All right. A lot of phone calls waiting to be made here as well, kids. I have to make sure I get back in touch with them. It's unfair to not call them back. I had to put up with Mikey for half an hour. And these are the SSL questions. Reply. These are the SSL questions. I've been working feverishly on this new chat room, kids. You have no idea how many hours I've put in the last week. But we're getting there. Okay, that's a lot of replies. Hopefully they'll get back to me. I just seen an email, spam mail for weight loss. When I got on the scale this morning, I was 172.5. I haven't seen that weight since I'm a kid. I don't know what's happening. I'm just going away. I'm just losing weight. I never expected to see 172 again for the rest of my life. That's very light. Hopefully, I'm not dying. I mean, I'm healthy as an ox, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with me. Well, Russell being up today is a sign of, remember we talked about in the video many times, be nimble, because this is bullish, not bearish. And Russ is kind of showing us that overall this is a bullish market, not a bearish market. Sorry I didn't see your comment till just now because YouTube doesn't make noise when people type. It's the worst. All right. How's the resizing doing? They learned how to resize it. Now it seems to be working well. Can I type in here? Oh, I'm logged in yet. Baby,
Right.
what's going on? How are you?
No, I'm just with it.
Mom downstairs yet?
No, she's still on about me.
Oh, okay.
Do you have to help her down or no?
When it's time.
Okay, yeah.
You know, tell her whenever she's ready. Just call me. I'll help her. That's not working. Okay, let's close this. Let's go back. Chat. Hey, Lise. You ready to come down? All right, I'll come up and get you. Okay, wait for me. Okay, bye. Now, what's wrong with this? The site, this damn chat room's not coming up. Seriously? Support tickets. General inquiries. I should supply the link that wasn't working, which I believe I didn't click on it. I didn't copy it, I clicked on it. Let's supply the link. Then I gotta go get Lisa because she called for help. But I'm still working with the chat people, and it's, you know, a lot of back and forth. I don't want to miss anything. Where are we? Oh God, there's been so many messages. Where are we in this string? Ah, this one. Well, they fixed it. Trash that. All right. Chat room just got fixed. I guess they were working on it when I tried to log in. Oh, it's fine, Tron. Listen, this is called live or live with Oscar. Live streaming, I'm more like live streaming. This is my life. It's okay. They get to see almost anything. The only time I'll cover stuff is if it could implicate someone else's information, if it's not about me personally. My stuff gets out there. You guys can see it all. I hide nothing from you. The beauty is I have nothing to hide. I'm so above board. I'm the most boring person in the world when it comes to being a crook. I'm above board on everything I do. I am boring to the inspectors. They don't find anything wrong. Here's what I do find wrong. What the hell is wrong with the Russell 2000 right now? Are you kidding me? All right. Well, we are going to take evasive action if necessary. Add an alarm. All right. Be right back, kids. Just got to go help Lisa come downstairs. But she's doing really well. If anybody wants to know, Lisa's kicking butt. If you hear that thump, call an ambulance. All right, sorry about that. Lisa is set up. Hiya, back. What is going on here? What a ho-hum slow day. Kyle, you were right. Actually, I thought we were going to get long gold or silver. I didn't expect that we would even trade the indices. But gold and silver opened up so high, there was no chance of us buying. All right, what are we looking at on here? QST. Uh, um, there's a reason why that whole let's bring the cameras into Fort Knox to see the gold went out the window when Musk and Trump were going to do that. You know that, right? There's a very good reason for that, Tron. I don't think we've had enough silver and gold in our vault since Lincoln, but the numbers are what they are. Rand Paul claims he went to Fort Knox to see the gold, but makes no comment if he actually seen it. I don't think anybody would see the gold at Fort Knox. I was just reading that, Tron. All the gold's been used on White House toilets now, huh? All right. At some point, I gotta make some phone calls. This over to the right. What is this stuff too? I have some due dates here. Due dates. Oh. September 30th. August 30th. Okay. Come on, Russ. I'm making us wait all day for you, jerk. Wow, it's 3:29 already? Wow. This day is zoomed by. All right. Just got Lisa in bed. Give her all her meds. Tucked in her pillows. She's resting. All right, Russ, you jerk. No, you haven't missed a thing, Neil. Oh, it's sector rotation. That's all it is. You had some funds going, all right, we'll put some in the Rust, we'll take some out of NASDAQ. That's basically what you're seeing here. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I would say that's about all we've seen today. Okay, where's the other chat room? Ah, that's not it. Other chat. There it is. And bond 108.31. It's not great. And crude at 83 is not good either. That's why the market's having trouble today. I have to assume that we're going to continue selling tonight. I mean, I don't know. The bars are so teeny. I don't know what's going to happen. Well, we'll see what Omni says. Yep, something dynamic's going to happen. All right, we'll take what we can get. We'll figure this out tonight. We'll get a few dollars out of Russ. Here's what it is. So I think when we got in Rust, the lowest it's ever gotten was 30.31. And the highest it's ever gotten was 30.45. And that's when we got in at 30.41. So nothing has happened. Oh, you got filled at 34. Oh, okay. All right, so then, there's nothing in this. It's 10 minutes till the close. You get yourself out if you see 34 and you're done, Kyle. Nice fill. Yes, because you missed the first entry, Neil. I remember you saying, that was too fast, I missed it, and then you got filled when it went back up, so good for you. I'm thinking for the close, you see 31 again. That'll be about it for us, and we'll figure it out tonight. But at least we're not losing. Well, Kyle, you know how it works. If you wait, you miss it. You can't wait. You just have to get in with whatever price you can get. You can't wait. Mm-hmm. I don't see why I can't imagine how it can't. Well, what'll happen is we'll see it right after the opening tonight. We'll get our move. But we don't count on stuff that we don't know and that we're going to make up in our heads and think's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? We don't trade that stuff. That's what a lot of people do. That's what makes them terrible traders. We don't trade the stuff we anticipate that might or might not happen, but we have no reason of knowing why. We don't do any of that stuff. Absolutely. You see your spot, take it and run. Doesn't matter. Today was a nothing day. New low in the YM, by the way. If that helps anyone, I don't know. Interesting though how the Rust just stayed firm like this. Any of those other markets we got in, we had a easily 50-point win in S&P. Nasdaq would have been a 200-point win. Rust is up 5 points. Hiya. Is what it is, kids. All right. Any reply from my chat people? September 21st. We have a webinar. I'll do it. I mean, oh, I didn't do any plans for the wedding yet. All right. Where are we staying for this wedding? Completely different thing I'm going to cover right now. Very nice, Vaughn. Vaughn made a few bucks today. Good for you, buddy. I'm glad to hear that. No reply to the customer yet, huh? Okay, we'll wait. So, does anyone remember this chart? Let me see if I can just do something quick for you guys in the Omni room. Oh, I was supposed to put this in first. Oh, sorry, I didn't put the link in. 1 second, kids. I can give you a link to that. Does anyone remember the chart that's up in front of your eyes right now, which I will show you in just a second because I haven't reverted to it yet, and boom, there it is. Does anyone remember this chart? If you remember it, please let me know. No one remembers this chart? Well then, it's a shame you guys don't pay attention. I came out with this chart on this day. You want to see how powerful Omni is? I came out with this chart on this day and said Omni told us not to buy it again. No more buying. Omni actually went bearish on that day. Isn't that crazy? And then my next videos were okay. No more buying. Now we sell. And this is what happened since. That's pretty powerful stuff, right? The power of the Omni, kids. What's up?
Oh, nothing. Pool's been swept. Yada yada yada. All done. Pawn's good. Skimmed. Cool.
So I did a video and put this in the video on this day. And the video I said, look, I'll show you first when we get there. In the video, I basically said to my Omniacs the following, if I can get rid of these two bars. I said, Omni's been bullish up to here. The Omni just went bearish, but the Omni knows nothing about this trend line. It knows nothing about this market. It knows nothing about this at all. It's no reason why the Omni has an arrow, right? But at the same time we hit this spot, my arrow turned red. And this is what happened since. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
What more could you
Nice
ask
little
for?
flag move. Oh, flag too as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be a bull flag. Scary, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a picture sure does speak 1,000 words if you read it properly. Anyhow, that's where we are right now, kids. We'll see what's going to happen tonight. It's 4 o'clock. Market's just closed. Hiya. All right. You know what? Hold on a moment. This is one of those moments. No, it's not. I don't know what kind of signal it's going to give me.
Bueno, that worked.
You know what? We'll send another one.
I'll still let him know Flash posted.
Say again?
I'll still let him know Flash posted.
That's 35 even.
Cool.
Mine's muted over there, but I got it.
All right. Make sure it was sent.
Let's see you in a minute.
All right. And it's been sent. Cool. Hiya. All right, what's downside alerts? Are we set? We are. All right, kids, you got your instructions. Rust can't go anywhere. Stops at either break even or you get out of the profit. You can't get hurt here. We'll figure out what to do tonight. And we'll see what the Omni says. Omni's been good. Stops are in. Emotions are out. I'm out of here for now. I'll see everybody in about 1